All right, this is the Three Dudes, One Figurine podcast, episode number dos. The first real one. What do you mean first real one?
Oh, we have audio this time.
Audio was shit last time.
We haven't finished yet.
All right, how about we finish introducing ourselves?
I'm John. I'm in the center chair.
Of course. I am AP.
That's AP.
I'm Ira.
All right. So, do you guys have any pressing issues you want to talk about today?
I will look up my SCP and let you know later. Oh my god.
All right.
I mean, I thought we're doing an SCP of the week.
Yeah, why did you not look it up earlier?
Because
You know,
I have a life.
All right. Ira, do you have anything you want to talk about?
It's not currently up yet, but you can start with yours. I'll have about the second story.
All right.
I know about where it is.
All right. Well, one of the things I want to bring up today, something that AP will probably like. Jon Snow is going to be in a video game.
Okay. Well, one, we can't talk about it because Abby's here, and Abby needs to be okay. Oh,
it
you
has
talking about
nothing
Kid
to-
Harington?
it has
Yeah, I
nothing
know.
to
He's
do
going to
with-
be in Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
So is, what's his name?
The
Conor McGregor?
UFC guy, yeah.
Yeah, Conor McGregor.
I think it's pretty awesome.
They're both bad guys.
They look pretty sweet though. Like, look at their what?
Oh, you just ruined it.
God damn it! Now we're gonna have to start over again, obviously.
So
It's a
I think
joke.
it looks pretty sweet, and the technology that they're using to do it is pretty cool. They basically built all of their technology from the ground up.
Top technology.
They basically built all of their technology up from the ground up, rebuilt it so that they could do some pretty sweet cinematic stuff.
Can they make some dank memes out of it too?
Oh, I'm sure they'll be there.
Okay.
Probably some Jon Snow in fighting, Infinite Wars, something like that.
So the wars never
Which are
end.
coming all the time.
Okay.
War never changes.
No. All right. Yeah, that was pretty much all there was for that. I just wanted to rub it in your
Yeah,
face.
well, I already knew that first of all. Second of all,
Well, you can go fuck yourself.
second of all, the Kid Harington is only Jon Snow. Okay,
Only Jon Snow.
yeah.
So-
I'm already. If
so
he's
that-
if
so
he's
that-
a shitty face
So
actor
that,
or whatever,
so that
it's called.
sweet car commercial that he's in doesn't exist.
But that sweet car commercial exists too. It does too.
So he's Jon Snow.
No,
and he
I'm
drives
just saying.
around
I'm
in
just saying.
cars.
If you watch something shitty with Kid Harington and you're saying Kid Harington's shitty, you're incorrect because you haven't seen Game of Thrones.
So you're just basically saying anything that he's in that's not good doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. It's not.
Okay.
It does
So
not.
just Game of Thrones, yeah.
Game of
I
Thrones,
don't
the car
think- I don't think he
commercial,
did any-
Music video.
I don't think he did anything.
He did Pompeii. I think it's an HBO movie.
Yeah, so he didn't do anything good before Game of Thrones, is what you're saying.
Hurtful.
All right. What did you finish looking up? What you were
All right,
looking up?
so there's a GIF I showed you earlier, right?
Yes, that did. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was
I'll right here. You're not seeing my hands waving because the GIF's already playing.
All right then. So that was Frank Zapata, and he has something called what he calls a Flyboard. It's a self-contained jetpack, and he just announced he's holding a 2016 Flyboard World Cup Championship.
So for this thing that no one else has written yet.
No, it's been out since about April,
Oh.
but he's just announced he's doing a championship of it. And I believe it can get up to 93 miles an hour and like 10,000 feet. But it only has 10 minutes of fly time.
Okay, but is that like 93 in any direction? Like, is it 93 in the x-axis or up, down, or?
I don't know if it's X or vertical. It could be
Okay.
either one.
Okay.
I
Probably.
believe it's just like
probably
it's
all
definitely just
around.
linearly.
Okay.
You definitely can't turn it at that speed. It'll
So
probably
does it have a height restriction? Like, can it only go? I'm sure at some point.
with the amount of power they have with it, I think it's only about 10,000 feet.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds ridiculous. The
Yeah,
actual stats they
it
gave.
looked pretty awesome.
Let me see if I can actually find those.
Stop messing with her.
It can fly as high as 10,000 square feet. It's a 2x2 square footboard, and it's a backpack, I believe, with it. It has a turbine engine.
Okay.
See if I can find anything else.
It'd be cool if they were able to up the power and keep it going longer and faster, harder, stronger.
Yeah, this is like one of the first ones. It's the same concept as those water-powered ones, but
Right.
it doesn't need
Doesn't
water
need
stream.
water. So you can do it without being over a fucking lake.
Well, he did it over a lake for obvious reasons.
Right. But you wouldn't.
I
And once you learn how to do it,
I
over
am an
a
old
really
power
risky life.
being. I could go all over the water.
Put me in
it's like
put me in the ocean and I can go anywhere.
73%. So yeah, he's like Aquaman. He gets control over like 73% of the
Yeah.
world's
But like, I'm not
surface,
sure
yeah.
if it's completely unrestricted though, because in the video I saw there was like a jet ski that was riding in front of him, but he would change directions. I think the jet ski was following him.
I would assume that he was just over the lake in case it failed or he fell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which,
so
after a certain height, that doesn't really help you.
It's true.
So now the question is,
so how?
is
go ahead.
Facebook gonna buy this technology?
Oh, absolutely, straight up.
It's
Yeah.
a French guy. We'll see.
Oculus Rift, now it's gonna be this.
Oculus
the next
Rift
thing.
connected to the fucking cover car.
Yeah, as if you
That'd
did
be-
it
I mean, that'd be-
reality.
I mean, one, they'd have to up the range of the Oculus a lot.
Not if you can carry the server with you and everything.
Well, no, with like you'd have to
jet-
have the sensors, because the way it works is like you move and then the sensors see where you move to.
Oh,
So
I thought
you-
there were sensors involved.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not.
Oh
I've
yeah.
used well,
You
yes,
have to have
yes.
sensors. There's,
okay,
there's
because
towers.
I have used an Oculus Rift, but like to move your guy, because we were just doing
Right.
it,
Well,
it was like,
I think
it was
actually,
in the lab.
I think Apple is
We
actually
use the
different.
keyboard and move around. I
Yeah.
don't have to look around and you saw everything.
Yeah, and I think Oculus, it doesn't actually sense actual like a lot of motion. I think the Vive does that more. Like they have like two big towers. They're basically supposed to be. They basically say put one in this corner and one in the opposite corner, and then that allows you to move around in it. Yeah, so that it'd be cool once they get the technology to the point where you could do VR like that. It wouldn't work right now.
I need to break everything.
How is it attached to you? Are you like
It's like a bag strap. I think it's strapped on your feet too.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean,
You got it there.
I mean, like how does the what the fuck did you do?
Oh my god. Freaking comp sci majors can't do shit.
All right, the pegs.
How about you let the big boys
the
handle it?
pegs are minutely different, okay?
Yes, exactly.
And
How
stop.
about you let the engineering majors handle
And
this?
stop fucking with it, okay? And then we can just leave
Stop
it
fucking
there.
with Harley Quinn.
Yeah, stop fucking Harley Quinn. It's
Look,
enough.
look.
That's enough.
Look,
Stop
just
fucking
get
freaking
your
there.
stashes behind you. Just fill around the shelves.
Owie!
What were we talking about?
I need
Yeah. So how do you think they're strapped in there?
What do you mean, Mike?
How and strapped down to the hoverboard? How are you attached to it? Like I assume like you're.
I think it's just straps. I don't think it's actually like special boots or anything. I think it's just.
That's probably why they're over the water. They need to update. They need to make it better.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
I would assume it's probably sort of like.
Thing is never the best.
Yeah, I'm on my way to the manufacturer's website.
I would assume it's sort of like a like how you clip into a snowboard, where it's like it's pretty difficult to get out of.
It's gonna be in Naples, Florida.
All right. Well, now she's fucking obsessed.
Exorcist.
You're showing off all the angles of the.
Yeah, we should watch Exorcist again. Like, actually watch it this time.
Some of us did. Unimportant.
It made sense to some of us as well.
Okay, it was
Yeah.
a shitty movie, let's be honest.
Not if you watch the. I mean, it wasn't great, but not if you watch the whole
It was
thing.
even if you watch it, it's still pretty slow.
It's
Sure,
supposed to
it's
be.
it's a fucking old movie about an exorcism. What do you expect?
I expect there to be more exorcism unless
There was like
walking around
15 minutes of exorcism.
15 out of like 3 hours. So
It's not 3 hours.
like
no
you can't
movie.
expect me to make
Aside from King Kong, there's no fucking movie that's 3 hours.
Actually,
Yeah, no,
check
I-
me.
Hey. Andy Warhol had a movie that was just 12 hours of the Empire State Building.
So a video.
how was that art though? Let's be honest.
He released it in theaters as art, so I mean,
It's not. I hate when like. I mean, I appreciate art. I like it, but like, it's just like the stupidest thing at this point. Like throw paint against the wall and they're like,
No,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's too much. You just gotta put a black on.
oh yeah, a black line,
That's
whatever.
what
Like, how is that art? Like, because like obviously like I'm taking art class. I'm not saying I'm an art expert by any means.
No, he's
but,
not at all.
Yeah, but
Believe me,
yeah,
I've
well,
seen
we're
his
both
work.
taking. Oh yeah, I forgot you're in this class.
I've seen what he's done.
Yeah, no, I'm not. But at least I can understand the concepts. It's just that I'm not good with it.
Well,
Like,
maybe
I
you need
understand
to-
gradation.
You need to
I
try
understand
some modern
value,
art.
I understand all this.
Try some modern art.
You
Do
see,
a
what
couple lines.
Yeah, so maybe I could be a
Different
modern artist.
color play.
Maybe I could.
what it is right now, though, it's not supposed to be about the art as visually appealing. It's supposed to be the meaning behind the art. That's
But
why everything's
What
like.
do you mean when you draw yourself?
But there's just as much
How
meaning behind
depressed
works of
are you
art,
inside?
like Greco's work. It's all about Christianity. There's what's it called? Renoir. Like just the way you see the posture of like the people that he's drawn, you can like see the emotion behind it. Like, and then I look at a fucking black line, and like it's a black line. Like
No. It's a depressed black line. Living in a blank white world.
okay,
It's a polar
Okay.
bear. It's a polar bear in snow.
oh my, a polar bear in a mall
It's a sad polar bear in a blizzard in a mall
China.
In China.
in China. Yeah. Should we do SCP?
No, that's last.
Hurtful.
Or like
SCPs.
second last.
What if someone's gonna watch these just for the SCPs?
Then they should watch the whole thing. I'm looking at you,
Look,
person
we'll
that's
do it
not
last.
actually doing that.
I know you want the SCPs.
All right, let's move next on to some self-driving cars.
Wait, I got a good one.
All right, well, let's not do that. Then. Go ahead.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
No,
Just
I
go.
just remembered.
Just go.
Because I know you love this topic just as much.
Just go. Go ahead. Do it.
Now I feel like it's not worth it.
No, go. Seriously, go.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, was it No Man's Sky? Apparently is being investigated for false advertising. That's the best thing I've ever heard.
It's kind of bullshit.
I've heard better.
Yeah, I mean, I get what some people are saying because, like, the developer. I mean, we'll come back to that later. But the developer.
Hello Games or whatever.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
specifically the main director or whoever. Really hyped up the game a lot.
He did.
But the thing is, it wasn't really just him. Like, the whole PlayStation,
The community. The gaming community.
they like the whole company basically said, like there was almost always someone with him anytime he did like these big things, and so they were absolutely supporting everything he said when they were saying it, and they knew, well, they should have known at least what the game was at the time and what the goal of it would be. And basically what they're saying now is they're basically saying, fuck you, we don't care, we weren't supporting you at all, we don't believe that you... Like, they're angry about it also, even though they were there the whole time.
I do agree that, like, I'm not saying it's false advertising, like, definitely, but there were things that they, like, hyped up that necessarily weren't there, like the multiplayer, like, two people on the exact planet, the exact spot, and they didn't see each other.
I mean, well,
and stuff like that, but however, and people are like, oh, it's a terrible game. All you do is walk around in different planets and explore species. But
I mean, that's
that's literally their marketing format. Yeah. So if you're spending $60 and expecting
that's what Minecraft is.
Yeah.
Except different.
Yeah.
So
if you're spending $60,
it's not like that doesn't already exist.
If you're spending $60 to play a game that that your complaint is like all about exploring stuff and not doing missions, then you're an idiot, because that's literally what they were marketing for. So that's, at that point, it's your fault, not the marketer's fault.
I think a lot of people were just looking for like a more cool, like space sci-fi type thing.
I'm excited for a Star Citizen. I think that's going to be like.
I'm not sure.
It's like if No Man's Sky, Halo, and Call of Duty like had a baby together, because it's. I don't know if it has the exact same like.
We're gonna get into the AI discussion again. These games are having babies.
No. Like, it's not gonna be like what's it called? What did they do for No Man's Sky? Whereas like have a 15 quintillion planets.
Giant open world.
Yeah. Like it's not gonna have rendering at real time rendering. That's what they call it.
Is it gonna be like that game that TJ got confused about?
No, I don't think. No. TJ was he was talking about Planet Side, but that's just a totally different thing. But Star Citizen, they've been talking about it for I think 5 years now. And it's funny because No Man's Sky, they said, oh, we're going to have a delay, and then people were giving him death threats, but Star Citizen's been on hold for 5 years, and no one's complained.
That's because there's not as much hype.
Yeah, no. So anyway, back to the format. It's basically like space exploration. You can be a trader, you can be a mercenary or whatever, from what I understood. And, but the cool thing is, it's got first-person shooter as well. I believe you can toggle between first and third, and then it also has, ship battles and different kinds of ships. And it has a storyline too.
Okay.
So it's multiplayer storyline. So it's like
is it multiplayer storyline or is it storyline and multiplayer?
Well, I'm not 100% sure because I know it's like Star Citizen and there's also like Star Citizen, I think 42nd Squadron or whatever, and that's the storyline. So I don't know if that's
probably separate because
I think it's like a separate.
Because if it was like Destiny, the way Destiny works, all the story is based on raids that you do.
No, because it is an open galaxy, I guess. I think it's on a galaxy, so you still have that as well.
Just a smaller scale.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like a good game.
So I'm keeping my eye out for that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upgrade my PC.
You mean upgrade your piece of shit that's living in your room?
Okay.
You're gonna maybe put a graphics card on there. Maybe
I'm sorry.
Maybe buy a case that's not this big.
I'm sorry. I'm bored. And I actually like my case. I don't give a shit about my
little baby
I'm sorry. I don't have I'm sorry. My daddy didn't give me a $20 an hour job.
And my dad didn't give it to me.
Well, $3,000 on a fucking piece of crap computer. It was
no, it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I know it is.
It's a fucking thing of beauty.
Yeah.
It's the thing that lets me edit these videos without it taking 1,000 hours.
Hashtag meta.
Okay, fine. $1,000. Okay, I spent like 15,000 tops. Not 3,000.
15,000.
1,500.
15,000.
Shit,
You're gonna spend 5
1,500.
times as much money as me? No. Okay. All right.
Anyway, yeah.
Let's move on.
I got a good one.
Go for it. Shoot.
You all remember Dirty Jobs, right?
Like Rowe?
Yeah.
Dirty Job.
There was a show on Discovery Channel.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
guy,
you know,
that guy.
like,
Oh, yeah.
tours,
I've seen like one episode.
Call
Wait,
girls.
You know what he's
did he actually do that?
No.
Oh,
I mean, I was using the other term.
for dirty jobs, yeah.
You know what he's up to now?
Yeah.
Apparently running around naked in the woods with a shotgun.
Wait,
Like
what?
as a
Wait,
job,
wait, wait,
or
There was a drone that flew on his property and caught him
Oh.
naked with a shotgun. He was about to shoot it down, but he's like, I don't want this footage to get on the news, so he didn't.
So I mean,
And then
wait. Let me get this right. You
Why?
don't walk around in the woods naked.
I mean,
with a
okay,
shotgun?
well, first of all,
This is new to me. Wait,
first of all, it's on his property.
this
He
isn't
gives it
considered
fun.
normal.
Second of all, why would he not shoot it down? Like that would get rid of the footage, would it not?
And third of all, why would he be doing
It depends
I
on
mean,
the drone. Like, I've seen some where it relays onto your smartphone's a controller
Okay,
and everything, so
Is
the
that
camera relays
is
to
that a violation of privacy though?
Not if it's in the. I mean,
If it's a certain altitude.
yeah, then it's not.
Oh, that's BS then.
Well, you're buying the land.'re not buying the sky.
It's
Like,
the
So
same.
you're saying like
That's
if
like
I
saying
bought the land, like oh, if I'm like 1 inch off, oh wait, I can like
no, not. I mean, I'm sure there's a legal number.
I think it's a few hundred feet,
probably,
which is still
but,
enough to see that.
yeah, I know, but that's
But-
still BS.
but-
okay, that's still an
Look,
invasion.
like,
of
Think about
privacy.
this. You don't own the land under your house either. You can't do a reverse skyscraper type of thing.
Yeah.
The
No,
government.
you can get permits to
I
like.
mean, you can, but you don't automatically get it. Like,
You
I
have
mean,
to
actually,
actually
you
apply for
probably
permits
get like
to do it.
maybe
Yeah, 'cause
1 or
people
2
make-
floors.
People have made bunkers.
Well, yeah, but you
yeah,
have
but
to
like
get
you don't go
permission.
like
You have
6
to
stories
buy
down. The
land.
government owns most of that land. They have a bunch of
Yeah.
utilities through
It's
there.
and usually if it's a bunker, it's all like 1 level, maybe 2, like
Yeah.
flat.
No, I know what you're saying.
But the thing is, like, if you got all of the air above you, then basically that would say, all right, nothing can come in there, so no planes.
No,
can
no,
go
I
through,
mean
no
commercial
helicopters can
planes
go
is
through.
commercial planes is still different from.
It's
some-
not though,
Some
because
fat guy like in his like room
but
flying
it's
a helicopter.
but it's not, because if you're saying I own this airspace, that makes it private. Therefore, nothing should be able to get in there.
No, but
So you can't-
don't
you can't
understand.
have
You don't
vertical.
understand. A commercial airline is still would be considered different from a drone.
Yes, it would be considered different, but if it's private property, then nothing can go in there that you don't approve of, which could mean a commercial helicopter or
Well, you can make
airplane
it-
or whatever.
You can give the exception to the commercial airlines.
You could, but that requires a lot of legal paperwork by the government, and they're not going to do
Okay,
that. So
yeah. So
it's
I
a lot easier for them
By
just to say
lazy
you
mean
can't go
like-
higher.
I missed a detail. He did not start outside. He started in his bedroom, opened the drapes, and the drone was outside the window.
Yeah.
So he grabbed the shotgun.
So
and
it's
ran.
definitely if he could see
Okay,
it from the
yeah.
window, I'm assuming.
Well, his curtains were closed too at the time.
No, but you just said like the drone
Yeah,
was
then
at
it's,
the
then
window.
it's in.
Yeah.
So then it's clearly in his airspace. So you should have every right to shoot. it.
Oh no, I'm not. You can
And he has.
I don't
he
think
then
you
he
can shoot
definitely
it
has
down
every
no
right
matter
to sue
how
that
high
guy,
it is. I don't give a fuck. But
He definitely has every
I
right to
mean-
sue that guy as well.
Amazon's drone deliveries, that's like skeet shooting with prizes.
That is true. Honestly, I would chuck a rock at it and pray to God it falls down. So
I mean, you'd probably get sued.
There's apparently no reports of it yet either. Last time
Well,
I checked.
how long has it been
I mean,
going?
it's only like
A few months.
And it
6
doesn't, I
months,
don't think it runs a lot.
no, it's still in testing. It's not like.
But they've been using it for some things though. It's not.
Yeah, it has.
Right, but I mean, you gotta really.
Like they're
get
probably
it. You
doing it
gotta
like
really get it
one
out there.
neighborhood
That's
in like Silicon Valley that they have like get like the board's permission from.
And then everyone in that neighborhood's like, we're not gonna fucking touch it. We don't want to get. We don't want to get sued. We don't wanna die. We don't want it. We don't want it to land in our faces and rip us to
Faces.
shreds. All right, I think we about wore that topic down.
Alright.
Let's move
I'll
on.
check on the drone thing while you're on the next
All right,
story.
let's move on to some self-driving car stuff. First thing I want to.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Did you?
Is it Tesla,
do
though?
you have any? No, it's well. I mean, Tesla's included in it, but first thing I want to point out. There was another self-driving car crash. It was one of the Google cars, and again, it was human error, like almost all of the self-driving car crashes are.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And-
a piece of shit.
I always
It's
hate.
just nothing.
Shut up. I always hate every time like there's an. Don't touch it. I always hate like every time there's a news article about self-driving cars and that are getting crashes. It always ends up painting the picture of the
It's the
crash
car's
being-
fault.
not necessarily the car's fault,
or-
but that it's makes it seem like self-driving cars are a bad idea, because they're getting in crashes. When they have one, there are still people in them that usually in these crash scenarios take over at some point, which happened here. Still got hit, but it's not almost. I don't think.
So what was the situation exactly, though?
A Google vehicle was traveling northbound on Phyllis Avenue in Mount View when a car heading eastbound on El Camino Real ran a red light and collided with the right side of the vehicle.
Yeah, so it wasn't cars' fault, it was the other car's
Our light was green for at least 6 seconds before our car entered the intersection. Thousands of crashes happen every day in the U.S. roads, and red lights running is the lead cause of urban crashes in the United States.
Yeah, so it wasn't
that was
the self-driving.
That was Google's statement about the crash.
Okay, so it might be a little biased, but essentially, from this at least, it sounds like it's the other guy's fault. So it was self-driving's fault. See, that's why. Obviously, it can't happen overnight, but in the future, when like a majority or like basically every car is self-driving,
I believe it won't happen. The time goal is about 10 years, and a lot of these companies that are developing the technology think that at that point, pretty much all cars are going to be automated.
I can see that. I mean, it's a good thing. Like I hate how people like give Tesla so much crap for having like you know the. What do you call it? You know, the self-driving. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. But because like there was another story about this guy that had a stroke or a heart attack, or something like that, like a medical emergency. And he was like on the road. And he just literally like said like or typed it in or however you do it in Tesla, like take me to the nearest hospital. So if he had actually and he got there and they saved his life, but if he had just like pulled over and just waited for the ambulance to come, he probably would have died. So
I wouldn't say probably, but it would have been more likely.
It would have been more likely because look, he's going directly to the hospital as opposed to waiting. Ambulance comes and then the takes him to the hospital. Yeah. So
like and those stories never get
because
promoted that
because
much. So I was like, oh, there's another crash, but
because
like 5 people were saved by it, but no one cares about that. One person didn't. One person got a broken pinky, and now they're suing the fucking company.
Well, fear sells better than anything else.
Yeah.
So
and then one of the other
I think our audio's recording.
What? God damn it!
Oh my God! Shall we talk about the SCP?
And we're back. Fuck. Okay.
Give me 1 second.
You done messed up, John. This time wasn't my fault, so you're gonna have to put that in credits.
Hold on. Yeah, this time it was Ira's fault. Again.
Yeah, well, no, Ira noticed it, so he's kind of the savior.
Alright.
Otherwise, we would
waste
noticed
an hour.
Huh?
What do you mean
I mean, he's like, hey, look, is this thing recording?
Oh, this time. I thought you meant last time.
No, last time.
Okay.
Am I a hero? Maybe.
So, I don't know what we can salvage.
You deleted last time, so
I don't
we're
know
all at fault this time.
I don't know what we can salvage from that.
Well,
but,
in a court of law, you would have deleted it
but
last
we're
time.
We can at least say the hello, I'm John, this is AP, and this is Ira.
And we have all the...
Hi, I'm John.
This is AP.
Oh, the audio cut out again. Shit.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, didn't. Okay.
Free tuition.
What?
If he dies, I get free tuition.
Oh, sweet.
No, it's 1 semester you get a 4.0 GPA.
Okay, fine.
All right,
I'll take that.
We're gonna loop back around, back to the
self-driving
cars. So what we had talked about before was how crashes. Really, we're gonna do this again. How crashes.
Show me your pin pad. Assert your dominance.
Do it.
A lot of times when self-driving cars get in. The fuck's wrong with you?
I was showing you my pin pad.
Don't make me beat you. Anyway, when a lot of times when self-driving cars get in accidents, they end up getting the story ends up getting spun in some, maybe not always extremely, but at least slightly negative way, and it just kind of it pisses me off when I see that because, I mean, if it is the self-driving car's fault, sure, but most of the time, and maybe even all the time, I don't actually know. It's not the self-driving car's fault.
Yeah.
It's always some fucking dumbass who doesn't know the rules of the road or isn't paying attention, which is pretty much the entire reason that self-driving cars are being made in the first place. Because what is it?
Like I said, in the long run, it's gonna be good.
94% of crashes are human error.
Yeah, no, like I said, I don't know if we're going to keep the previous part, but in the long run, it's going to be better because basically majority of the cars are going to be self-driving, so they're going to be able to communicate with one another. And if robots decide to take over, they can easily just kill off half of us.
But that's fine because we did that to ourselves. That's fine. It's still human error. Yeah. So
I still think
94% of us will still die from human error.
Right. As an electrical engineer, I still think that 90% of machinery should come with an EMP switch, just to fry all the boards if anything goes south.
No.
I mean, it all depends on how. I mean, I'm not super into how that technology actually works.
All you got to do is put them on an airplane in airplane mode.
Hairplane?
Put him on airplane.
Airplane.
Anyway,
it's like a guy and his hair is just like a flat plane.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know how the technology actually works, but if say if all the cars are controlled from like one central location, like one big data bank of computers, then maybe put one there. But if the cars are all controlled within their own selves, which they probably are, it wouldn't be cost effective for them to put an EMP on every single car.
It's about a $5 device. It doesn't really.
But it's that much more work that they don't want to do. Whether it really makes that big of a difference or not.
And it does total the car too, so I mean.
Yeah, and there's that. So that was that, and then we were starting to get into another conversation about self-driving cars. Don't peek.
Is it a
fucking
truck?
Cheater.
It's a truck.
No, it's a big rig. As a matter of fact,
which is also known as a.
But
truck.
Uber is they bought a company called Otto, which is developing driverless trucks, and they actually, I forget where it is in here. They are more likely to get that pushed out first instead of self-driving cars because let me see if I can find the number here. The cost for a large truck, just the truck, costs about $150,000. And an annual salary for a driver is about $40,000. Where Otto's retrofit to make the car autonomous runs about $30,000. And I'm not sure if that's just the startup cost or if it's like the whole annual year. It doesn't really go into specifics, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So it would be much more profitable for Uber now, who owns it, and the trucking companies that would have to pay all of this money to use the truck. So that technology is probably going to be put on the forefront.
So are we going to see some big rig driving union strikes?
Probably. Then that's the second half of the audio or the thing. The thing is, it is according to this article, the largest job in 29 states. But there's also
because those 29 states are in the middle of the U.S.
Yeah.
The only reason you go through Kansas is to get to the other side.
Yeah. Why did the chicken cross Kansas?
Kansas
to the other side.
To get run over by an automatic truck.
Kansas, go for the corn, stay because you got lost.
Yeah, basically.
Anyway, there is a driver shortage because the American Trucking Association reported that there was a shortage due to all the drivers basically getting too fucking old to drive. And the whole all the new generation doesn't really want to do it.
Push,
so he's
gonna need some education and going to that university.
And basically, it's going to be an issue for a while, probably like 20, maybe 30 years. But after a while, people are just going to be like, why would we do that? Why would we want that job?
And and I'm assuming
people like that now?
I can't really.
All the people that have the job now aren't, and they're the ones that are going to complain.
And I can't really think of any efficient means of what do you call it? Efficient means of transporting goods other than trucks, because planes are expensive.
Yeah, planes you have to worry about the weight of it and all that.
Ships, especially if you're going from like L.A. to like.
Don't get us started on automated ships.
The worst thing
I don't think is a thing yet.
It's shorter to just drive a truck. I can't think of anything that's
the
faster.
worst thing about this happening is that the song Convoy won't be relevant once that happens. But the good news is they won't make a crappy remake of the original movie. So there's that.
All right, what's the next one?
This is another article. I don't remember why I pulled it. It's about NVIDIA started like an AI supercomputer for cars. It's fucking powerful as shit.
EMP. Get an EMP.
I thought you said NVIDIA was trash as well.
I never said that. I have an NVIDIA card.
No. It was Dan. Dan said that.
What does he got against NVIDIA?
No, he said what's it, Radeon or whatever is better. Or at least that's what he uses.
I like how he was like.
I might buy that from him.
I like how you're like, let's see if we can put together the cheapest computer possible. He's like, I don't like that part. Get this one. That one looks better.
Yeah.
That color's ugly.
Yeah,
So people, what happened was Ira wanted, it was like, oh, I want to make a computer, and if you ever want to think about designing a computer, go to PC Park Picker. That's a pretty cool site. And
You're not sponsored by PC Park Picker?
yeah, sure.
Today we're sponsored by PC Master Race.
But yeah. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do this.
Our Mac just fucking failed.
Like, I mean,
That was a disk space
Here-
issue. It wasn't like
here, Ira, I made you like a decent computer for like, what was it, $500?
no, it was like 600.
No,
but it was
the
missing
one that
parts.
I made for you. I
The
thought
one
I
with-
finished one.
No,
well,
you
I was on my way,
you
but
did one with Dan.
I could have
and it
made
was
one
like,
for 400 to 500, but then I was doing it
was
with
like-
Dan, and Dan's like, so like,
Dan
for
is a
example,
fucking
I'm
small
like, Graham,
fucking piece of shit
I
box
want
too.
one like
Yeah.
his. His is nice.
his
and
is
compact.
cooler.
you can
His is
probably
cooler,
buy
but-
the box
yeah.
from him, by the way, the case.
No, he said he wants
See,
to have
me,
two
I
computers.
personally prefer to have a tower that's like this tall, wide, and like super long.
Makes
So
a
I should
good
be
space
big,
heater in
fat,
the
and
winter.
useless like you.
Show him your pin pad. Assert your dominance right now. You own it.
I think I just
I'll
broke
be
something.
right back.
Oh God, this is gonna end horrible.
Let me
No,
check.
no, don't you use my own umbrella against me.
Fine.
Here.
I'll use my umbrella against you.
Oh my God, why did it have to rain today?
Fucking squirting in your
Raindrops
face,
keep
bitch.
falling
You know, in my head.
All right. What were we talking about before you were being an asshole?
Convoy?
About you being
no,
big,
parts,
fat, and
PC
useless.
parts. PC
Oh
parts.
yeah. Let's stop talking about that.
Yeah, so yeah, and then Dan's basically just like,
There was one time he's
We're
like,
gonna keep
I don't
talking
like the
about
RAM. Let's get this kind of RAM. I personally like this. Kit comes out to be like
What
what,
is it?
$700
and I still need like
He picked out
$400 more.
specific-
Yeah, you need
RAM?
$400 for like
Here's-
hard drive.
RAM is like the most generic. Like you don't need to be picky about your
You can
RAM.
easily just download it off the internet, right, Ira?
Now here's my favorite
Just
part.
print your computer
There
out.
there was a point where he's like, ooh, that circuit board's green. I don't like that.
Yeah,
Get
I
the
don't like
black
green.
one, that's
Get the
$20
other one.
more.
That's like $30 more.
It's a circuit board. They're all green.
Yeah, he's like, personally, I want my case to be like black, and then my circuit board to be red. I don't want the green and black. That just looks horrible. It looks so old. Blah blah blah.
This concludes the second installment of the Wagon series.
You mean the
You're making it
you mean-
easier for me, so I don't have
Yeah.
to listen to you
You-
say
you-
the name this time.
Do you mean the? Okay.
Let me move on to the next topic, please.
Assert your dominance
I
if he
do
does
not
it
want to
again.
do this for an hour.
Look, there's a knife
We
covered
also
in
got
peanut butter
trivia to
right
talk
behind
to.
you.
Pack of lies.
Okay.
I will hit you.
So,
with that.
now I have sort of an article kind of to juxtapose the self-driving cars. I forget
It's
what
the
company
shit.
did it.
Read
the title first.
A Japanese automaker is developing the autonomous chair.
What's it
It's-
do?
It lets you sit when you're in line. It actually, I'll
Are we
probably
that lazy?
I'll probably play a little clip of the video that I saw. It's actually pretty cool what it does. Basically, they'll line up automatically and judge the space between them, and then when the person that's in the front of the line gets up to go order food or whatever line they're waiting in to do that, the chair will be like, "Oh, there's no one sitting in me anymore," and they'll go forward or backwards, however the configuration is, and go to the end of the line, and then get back in position.
Why do
and
we
then
need this?
it'll all shift
Are
down.
we that lazy as a species that we can't stand for like a maximum of like 10 minutes in a line for a burger and some fries and a strawberry shake because strawberry shakes are amazing? And
Yes.
then go back in
Yes.
line.
Yes, we are.
For like
That's
another
correct.
strawberry
That's
shake.
absolutely right.
Why?
Why do we need
Okay,
this?
maybe we deserve what we
Getting
get.
down a little bit.
I literally have a cane that turns into a chair that I
Maybe-
paid $1
like this-
for.
this,
Why
like,
don't
okay,
we just all get those?
Global warming.
Because
No, wait.
that doesn't move you down the line.
No, wait,
There's
wait.
wheels on the bottom.
Okay. This has shown me that we deserve global warming. We deserve freaking like the election that's going on
See-
right now. We are terrible species, and
First
if
of
we
all,
all
You're starting
die
to
in a
sound like a
nuclear,
separatist.
and if we die in a nuclear inferno,
All right, then now we'll begin the
I will not
ASMR
section of the podcast where we all whisper into the mic instead of fucking
Welcome
yelling
to
like fucking madmen.
WKRB.
Well,
This
he's
is
the one that yelled out. You're starting to sound like a separatist.
Well, you were yelling over me before that.
Guys,
No.
guys, no.
I mean, as I was
You're
talking, but then you interrupted me.
You're elevating your voices. Please calm down. Please, no. Please,
Welcome
please,
to
please,
the
please.
WKRB
please.
Rhythm and
Okay.
Blues Hour. Our first artist is
Here's the
Gillespie with
Put the
bebop.
fucking Quinn down.
They said relax, please be quiet.
Relax, don't do
here's-
it.
Here's the thing that you're forgetting. This is a Japanese company, so it's in Japan.
Yeah, but it's gonna come to the US.
Where there
That's
are
where
a
it's gonna
shit
blow
ton
up.
of people.
And there's also a lot more, weird stuff. They have a chain smoking mask in Japan. Oh my god.
Let me see if I'll pull the video up for you guys because
All right.
they probably already saw some of it.
How about we talk about
No.
the SCP
Wait,
of
no.
the week? SCP of the week.
No.
SCP of the week.
Wait,
SCP of the week. We know that's
one
what
thing
you want.
first. One thing first.
Look at that.
Can you angle it a little bit so I can see the reflection of his glasses? Okay. Oh.
Yeah. It's actually like really cool what it's doing. I mean, sure, it's being lazy as fuck, but it's still cool.
It's good for the elderly.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
I can
one of the big
understand it for a
concerns,
certain
essentially.
group, but
And also, like, there's specific times when we're gonna be standing outside for hours. Let's get some fucking chairs.
Comic-Con.
Like,
yeah.
there are certain situations where it's
But I can
actually
see this.
really nice.
I can see us easily transitioning
But
into fast food joints.
There
though.
are people that are comparing it to the lazy chair things from WALL-E. With all the fat ass people on it that just sit and don't move at
Yeah,
all.
you mean your family? Fun fact: that scene from WALL-E was the Fleming family Thanksgiving.
Okay. Oh, we're dropping last names now. You want me to? It's okay. I
You
already
can bleep that out.
No, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, you already said it.
Yeah, everyone can know my last name. You guys are the only fucks that don't want to tell anybody.
We don't trust the government.
Yeah, so one of the main points for doing it is that it's to help the aging population in Japan because they're breaking if they stand in line for more than 5 minutes. So.
Alrighty.
Wait, one more thing first.
Aww.
U.S. Customs just released a list of things that between May and August were seized in Florida.
May and August.
To either
Your girlfriend?
Either as an illicit
Oh,
substance or to conceal
You
an
finally
illicit
got that
substance.
mail-in bride?
No, I'm not Trump.
Oh, okay.
No, seized. Like, she had a seizure.
Uh-huh.
And like
Yeah,
some of
that's
these are just
Florida.
ridiculous.
Alligators.
An LED light. I don't know if they mean the actual component or a flashlight.
No. The LED was illegal. They had to take it out of the thing. It was an immigrant. From,
Alright.
Someone had
Mexico.
a napkin holder.
Is there anything that's actually interesting, or is it just all
Yes.
stupid? Like, get to the
A
point, man.
1985 AM General Humvee. That apparently made it through customs. Captain America is on this list. Just says Captain America.
Wait, I want to see this.
Wait.
Aw,
Let's-
how come I don't get to see
I
this?
need to get to the actual part of the list where it says it. Captain America. No specification or anything.
What is...
Huh.
Well, it's Florida, let's be honest.
That's
That's
why
like...
it's so funny.
That's America's ball sack.
Captain
Like,
America.
No, everyone says
I'm
that.
sorry, sir. I'm gonna have to take Captain America away from you.
it is.
He's just standing in the back line. Sir, I'm a war veteran. I'm an American hero.
No.
Sir,
You're coming with me, sir.
Sir, you aren't registered to be in this country right now. There's no
I like
evidence
this.
of you.
My
Wait,
name is
wait.
Captain America.
Wait,
Where am I supposed to go?
I understand
South
the logic.
America?
I understand the logic behind it, but it's just funny to hear. Unknown beige rock. Unknown blue pills. Unknown blue tablets. Unknown leaves. Unknown pill. Unknown
Wait.
plant.
Someone had the blue pill?
The blue pill?
Unknown seeds. Unknown
Or
white
the
pills.
blue
Unknown
pill.
white
Or blue
pills.
crystal.
Wait. This is a very important one. Unknown white pills and then unknown white pills with dividing line. Unknown white round pills. Unknown yellow pills. U.S. currency concealed in a G handbag.
Why are they still unknown? They have the pills now. Why don't they find out what they are?
You know how expensive it is to test them.
Wait, here's my favorite
And
one on the
it's
list.
tedious.
Fucking do it.
They confiscated.
I want
Literally, you
to
have
know
to
more
make the
information
camera.
than just Captain America. What
Wait,
the fuck does that
Here's
mean?
my favorite thing from the
Take
list.
him into a chem lab, break him down.
Yeah. What makes Captain America
Hey,
tick?
maybe you can rebuild it and make another captain.
Well,
you can
here's-
make
They
a
have the
superhero.
technology.
We have the
They can
technology,
rebuild.
Marty.
It says he's about 70% carbon.
Huh? Yeah.
Now, my favorite thing personally from the list, a single counterfeit $10 bill.
Just one.
Just one.
Oh,
I mean, they gotta
sorry,
seize it.
I'm sorry, sir. You printed that out on Xerox printer?
Sir,
I'm gonna have
this
to
is a
take that away from
Monopoly
you.
$10 bill.
Yellow bars with silver rings.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, let's stop just listing
A yam.
things.
I
It's
saw
not cocaine
Padlock
in it.
too, by the way.
All right, we're gonna move on again.
To SCP.
One more thing, please.
Oh my god,
first.
we're just gonna keep doing one more thing and just call it? Is that gonna be
Yeah,
it?
yeah. That's
Oh,
exactly
one
what's gonna happen.
last
A
time.
Smurf action
alright.
figure.
Stop.
Okay.
Don't make me
Chuck
like.
his phone across
Okay,
the
so stop peeking, you fucking cheater.
Yes, I'm gonna formulate my thoughts.
This is
5 seconds
this is
faster.
academically what the fuck do you call it?
Academic dishonesty.
Yeah, this is academic dishonesty. You gotta stop looking at my paper. Okay?
This is a tool.
A Pokemon ball.
Shut up. You said you were gonna stop. Listen to the conversation. Okay, so there's this pretty cool experiment that was.
Okay, put it away. Stop. Yeah,
The
keep
last
it
one I
over.
saw. Plants for planting.
All right.
Okay, so there's this pretty cool experiment that was done on one of the space stations. I think it was it European?
Was it the thing with all the leather
I think
straps?
it said ISS, didn't it?
Japanese ISS, yeah.
Oh, you mean the Japanese like?
Yeah.
port
So
or
it's
whatever.
it's an AI robot that so basically the way AI works if it's like trying to navigate through space is it has 2 stereo cameras, and it says from the difference in these 2 images, it calculates like the distance things are away and all that jazz. I don't know. I'm not good at science.
Wouldn't you need 3
No. 2.
to calculate distance?
Yeah.
They're moving forward in on
Yeah.
a single plane.
Oh,
not-
yeah.
okay.
Not
On a
three
single
dimension-
plane.
two-
Okay, I
two
thought it was a
dimensions.
3-dimensional
Well,
plane. Okay.
No, I think it could still work in 2
no,
dimensions.
you'd need 3.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Don't be that scientific. Basically, what
Well, we
what
need to
they're
educate America.
shut up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing a great job.
Make America.
Science again.
No,
Yes.
just make America.
So basically, what this can I get to the information, please? Okay,
I'm
so
listening.
Basically, what this experiment did is they let the robot go around with the 2 eyes on, but the whole time they're basically recording the data for 1 eye also. So they're trying to teach the AI computer how to navigate space if one of its eyes are covered, which would, in and of itself, just based on the programming, be impossible.
Yeah.
But basically, they're trying to teach the AI based on like kind of how we would learn. Like we see, oh, that thing's a door. It's going to be about my height. I'll be able to walk through it if it's open.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of learns like the relative space of the objects around it as it sees them more and more
Yeah.
from different angles and views, and then translates that 3-dimensional image sort of to the 1 dimension from 1 camera, and sort of learns how to walk around if it had like an eye patch on.
Yeah, I have one question about the ISS. Can astronauts play Pokemon Go there? I mean, imagine that's like the only way to get.
Is
to
that a
Deoxys.
real fucking question?
Yes.
Number 1, Deoxys is like generation 4.
Yeah, but it's
So it's not even out
It's
yet?
actually genuine 3 tool.
And also, it's not gonna. It's a legendary in Generation 3. So, well, maybe not legendary. But
That's like
super
It is
rare. So.
Yeah.
That's like I'm gonna catch an Agumon.
The fuck's an Agumon?
It's Digimon. That's what the joke is.
Insert
Said I
Digimon
know.
Alright.
reference here. Yeah, and I think this is
A
really
plastic
cool.
vial full of
Like-
methamphetamines.
Is it my turn finally?
But no.
No.
So here's the thing: like all the automated cars and all that stuff that we were talking about. Please lift your head.
I'm listening.
You look fucking depressed.
Yes, I am.
Like they all work off of this stereo camera setup where they can judge the distance in real time. So say like a get your head off the fucking table. you piece of
It's
shit.
not on the table.
Say like one of the cameras gets defective in your automated car and you don't know that, or
That's what you're
it
done
doesn't
right now.
tell you.
Show him
right.
your pimp hand.
Then
Yes.
that's a problem because the car's not going to know how far things are away. So this study is actually really important to automated cars and automated anything, because without this sort of fail-safe, it increases the likelihood of crashes and accidents like a lot. So good on Japan for doing this study. They didn't spend a lot of time on it because they're in a fucking space station. They got to do space shit. But
Space shit.
they
Alrighty.
do. They didn't spend a lot.
Can
of
I
time.
go now? Can I finally go? You sure? You guys sure?
No.
You guys sure?
Fine.
All right.
I can list more stuff. A plastic vial
Let's do
full
this.
of
No!
So, SCP of the week. So, for people that are watching this episode and haven't seen the first one, what?
Okay, so go.
Yeah. seen this episode and not the rest. Are you sure you're recording? I feel like you're gonna pause it. Anyway.
I don't know if it stopped when it shut
Alright.
down. AP's computer apparently does not have a very long time of the screen being open. When
Oh,
it's
I mean, I
inactive.
can change that.
We'll change that later. Hopefully that audio didn't cut out.
That's a you problem.
It doesn't matter. Okay,
It's
anyway.
an us problem.
All right. SCP is secure, contained, protects a fictional site with
Talked
cool
about
shit
it
on it.
yesterday.
That's about
Not
it. Go on
yesterday, last
SCP,
time.
Google it, and then you can get there. You're a 21st century kid.
You Google that shit.
Hey,
man.
you don't know
Anyway.
what our audience is like. Neither do we, because there is none.
See,
We have that one view for 3 seconds.
Yeah, you know who that was? That was a 65-year-old man who's into some really weird shit.
3 dudes.
It
and
only
one-
lasted
one
3
figurine.
seconds, too. That's the sad part. What's sadder, that or the 3 seconds?
That there Viagra really works.
Unknown
go
blue
ahead.
pill.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so this time we're doing SCP-143. So that's 143. And
Yes, that's a number. Correct.
so by the way, SCPs are different class systems. There's only 3. There's safe, which is like it does weird shit, but it doesn't kill anyone. There's Euclid. I think that's how you pronounce it. EUCLID.
Yeah, sure.
Euclid. Let's just say that.
Sure.
And that's like it may or may not kill you. Depends on the situation or depends.
If you
on
don't use it
physical-
right, it'll.
Yeah,
fuck
it
you
depends
up.
on the circumstance. And then there's Keter, which is Keter, and that's it will go out of its way to kill you, or it indiscriminately just kills
What type is
anything.
this one, AP?
So SCP-143 is
Oh, I
Euclid.
think I know this one.
Euclid.
Is it the vending machine?
No.
Oh.
Wait, there's a vending machine?
One a day.
Yeah,
One
okay.
podcast.
Anyway.
Shut up.
Anyway, so SCP-1, this is just a standard containment procedure. So it's basically contained in, I'm just going over it as quickly as possible, contained in a valley in an area of 2 kilometers squared. It's surrounded by hills. It's obviously guarded, and no one can get in a 20-kilometer radius. It has no public access. It has to be watered twice a day on a regular basis via a large sprinkler system, unless watered by local precipitation.
Wait,
then-
what is this thing?
I'm getting.
Okay.
I'm getting to it. So this is a containment procedure. That's what makes it interesting. Because
Oh,
you're gonna be
okay.
like, what the fuck,
Okay.
right? And so personnel are not allowed to enter the enclosure without level 4 clearance. They can't touch any of SCP-143. Not stand underneath them unless wearing proper gear, right? So now SCP-143 is it's a plantation of 300 specimens of a unique type of tree. Right? It's similar. No, wait. It gets cool.
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure it does.
it's-
trees.
the appearance-
Trees.
The appearance is
Tree
of
shits out money.
the appearance is of a cherry blossom, and they have no fruit, and they basically are like multiplied through vegetative propagation. And
So like they're like you when I cut off your balls.
yes, there will be 2 of me then. Unless you separate the 2 balls as well, then there's 3. But anyway. Do you really want 3 of me though, John?
We don't even want one of you.
Then
Yeah,
you can do
exactly.
the whole podcast yourself. Fuck up the audio, the video, everything.
Yes, it'll
the
be
stories,
great.
all the
It'll
news
be great.
stories.
His
Fuck it all
would
up.
just be World Star Hip Hop.
What? What is your obsession with World Star Hip Hop?
It-
Anyway,
it's
can we
a
get back to
popular
this?
reference.
Can we go back to this? I've dealt with your crappy ballsack Florida version story. Anyway,
What do you mean
So-
dealt with? You took my phone
so-
and started reading out
so the petals on the plant are slightly translucent. It's pink color, right? But you have to be careful while handling them because their edges are razor sharp and easily can slice through your skin. Okay?
Fine.
The bark is a grayish texture. It's the grain is very smooth to touch.
So these trees are hell in the fall.
Wait. Yeah, that's the cool thing. So it says like,
Cool.
however, the petals and wood of these trees are much harder than most natural or man-made substances, reaching up to 5,000 HB on the Brunel scale, withstand temperatures up to
So they can cut diamonds.
1800 degrees Celsius. The weight to strength ratio surpasses that of even titanium, being some 15% lighter than aluminum. Despite this hardness, the wood and the petals are quite supple and pliable as most woods are. So it retains the same features as a normal tree, but they're sharp as hell and they're durable as all hell. And yeah.
Okay.
And so what they did is like they basically melted it down because apparently the melting temperature is
Didn't you say that already?
they melted it down, they fused it together, and they can make armor, shielding, and weapons out of it. And they basically have to harvest it, I believe, twice a year. And you know what? Fuck you. I'm done.
AP, sit down. Fuck.
What?
AP, what are you doing?
Finish it. All right. I dealt with your bullshit, and if you're not willing to deal with mine, go fuck off. I'm done.
AP, get back here. What the fuck are you doing?
No, you guys go ahead. I'm done.
Can I have my phone back now?